Good evening, everyone. Our final project is based on tornado visualizations from 2012 to 2016 in USA and presented by myself, Aditi Vaidya, Ashrita Ramana, and Janik Majmudar under the guidance of Professor Sergey. We have chosen tornadoes because they are one of the most violent of all atmospheric storms. Annually, USA is hit by more than 1,000 tornadoes on an average, disrupting the lives of thousands of people. For our final project, we have worked on tornado data from the year 2012 to 2016 and have collected the data from tornadohistoryproject.com. This data contains attributes such as date, state, enhanced Fujita scale, economic damage, etc. So far, the most damaging tornado occurred on May 22, 2011 in Missouri. It alone cost $2.8 billion and took lives of 153 people. According to our data, from 2012 to 2016, the most destructive tornado took place on May 20, 2013 in Oklahoma, damaging more than 13,000 homes. It was an EF5 tornado which took the life of 24 people and injured 212, causing an estimated $2 billion in property damage. This is the screenshot from our Tableau visualization of the collected data from 2012 to 2016. Texas has seen the most number of tornadoes, followed by Kansas and Oklahoma. This image highlights the states forming most of the tornado alley and the total tornadoes occurring from 2012 to 2016. Janik will now take over from here.
Hi. US encounters economic damage in billions of dollars each year due to the destructive powers of tornadoes. The impact of tornado result in both direct and indirect losses to the local economy. Direct losses result from the destruction of assets from the individual impact of the tornado and include the loss of the human lives, roads, powers, and phone lines, crops, fortresses, homes, and natural resources. Indirect losses includes lost production and sales incomes and labor time, increased commute times and transportation costs from goods having to be routed directly to tourist activities and utility destructions. The above dashboard shows the total tornadoes, the total economic damage caused and yearly damage from 2012 to 2016 and the number of tornadoes seen in each of those years in the states respectively. It gives a summarized view of what's been happening in those years. This shows the yearly tornadoes occurred in each state, and as we can see in 2015, the darker red color, that is Texas, had the maximum number of tornadoes. We can see the number of tornadoes occurring in each month in those combined years. This gives us an idea of which months are the more prone to the tornado weather. Tornado can form at any time of the year, but most occur in the spring and the summer months, along with the thunderstorm. From the first image, we have deducted the second image, which shows the second quarter of the year, comprising the months April, May, and June, are more prone to low pressure atmosphere, creating numerous tornadoes. This dashboard here gives a summarized view of the number of tornadoes occurring during those years and by month of and quarters. Ashrita will now take over from here.
Hi. So this is the image of forecasting the number of tornadoes. So even today, it is very difficult to accurately predict any natural disaster in advance. So the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, issues tornado warnings to help people in advance to clear the area in vicinity or to take shelter. Tableau's forecasting shows the number of tornadoes occurring from 2017 to 2018. Almost 1,000 tornadoes have been predicted via this forecast. Although the more detailed and scientific models are produced by NOAA accurately. This Tableau's forecast shows the anticipated economic damage in millions for the years 2017 to 2019. It shows a little over $1 billion of damage in those years. The most common and practical way to determine the strength of a tornado is to look at the damage it has caused. From the damage, we can estimate the wind speeds. The enhanced Fujita scale, or EF scale, depicts the strength of the tornado. It is very rare to encounter an EF5 tornado. This was the one that we had discussed previously about the one that happened in Oklahoma. Most of the tornadoes are of the strength EF0. This shows how many tornadoes have this shows how many tornadoes of various strengths have occurred over the years. This is the number of fatalities by year because of every tornado. So, this actually shows the number of people that died during these years because of the destructive power of the tornado. The highlighted areas show the number of people that have died in the different states. So, it all comes down to this: what has, or why did we have to go on and on about what we've been talking, especially about tornadoes? It's because such a project can help weather services better comprehend this natural disaster and anticipate the losses for future. The visualizations will help tornado chasers prepare better for their future chases. Social service organizations can focus on more places with most annual victims. So it's more like being able to predict at least some of the future. Wouldn't say more like a fortune teller, but yes. So thank you.